From as far back as I could remember, I was always a young, flashy.
Yo. Like, am I clear? What do you think? You can hear the game too? Okay, good. Here we go, here we go. Can you hear that in there? Can you hear that? What do you think? Here we go. What do you think? What do you think? There we go. What do you think? 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 There we go. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think?
She's tired. This is stimulus for a 3-year-old child. Jen went to he said he woke up. That morning it was just a quiet house. Gabby was asleep still. Sarah was still asleep. Chip indicated that he had left the room. His wife was alive. He left. Chip said he had a room. Sarah got home around 4 p.m. He then upstairs, and that's when he found his wife in bed. Next, he said they went to his upstairs room. She was in there over the phone. She was not on. So across the street, and then the neighbor called 911. Police asked Jim if the weapons that seemed looked familiar. Jim indicated that both Maul and the axe were both his, and that they were both in the garage. After taking Jim's statement, investigators realized he was a witness to the murder.
This kid, the number one nigga in the world he's won 16 games. 116.
In a row? And what kind of, how do you know it?
Says that, but I don't know. Daddy was gone, and mommy was gone, and we was never going to be invested. She was all alone, all day. Woman went on. She said that she had to feed herself breakfast. And at some point, made her way home. She described seeing, she said, was a bad man, mommy and daddy's friend. And when asked what color he was, white was black, she said it was many colors. It appeared right away to the officers that she was describing her mom laying in bed, just couldn't recognize her mom due to the trauma. The morning after the murder, with no family nearby, Jim decides to take Sarah back to his parents' house in Michigan, while news of Kathy's murder hits the airwaves.
He was 22 years old, of course. The lieutenant says he's never been investigated. He was this normal. As for the neighborhood, well, you get the feeling that it would take quite some time to get over the shock of it.
There were enormous arrests to reach. But imagine that what we have done. It just doesn't make sense.
This case of Rock, called it the Bright Max murder.
You have people that are scared. They're thinking that there's some kind of psychomaniac with an axe running around killing people. You say, because of the nature of this crime, they believe the murderer to be a person who is mentally unstable.
With all the publicity surrounding the case, a flood of tips poured into the Brighton Police Department.
We got a lot of phone calls. One of those phone calls was a fellow by the name of Ed Winter. He said, hello? Angry man, violent man. Unlocked to clear and fancy phone for everyone. Ed was convicted of multiple rapes and did study billiard terms in prison between 1973 and 1980. Ed Larrabee was more than a bad dude. I never encountered anyone with that level sociopathic rage against him. At the time of that murder was on parole. Ed Larrabee in his past certainly committed burglaries, and his modus operandi would be to chase suburban homes, within the windows, specifically for possibly killing a victim, giving an opportunity to vote. He said no one's a burglary.
But Larrabee's criminal record isn't the only thing that sticks out to police.
At the time, he lived in an apartment complex, probably within half a mile of real advantageous. I partnered with Kirby's address and knocked on the door, verified activities in the day and the crime. Regularity, verbally file, swear that my partner was ready. Follow up though, and use inflicted type.
Larry did maintenance for several bars and taverns, and it's a job that keeps him
I
out
wonder
and
is there a
about
way
on these things.
I can have a toggle button on the stream deck for the night because it's just open.
Possible that Larry had a window of opportunity during his commute
There was 1 hour of my time listed in my spot that my girlfriend was documented.
Police didn't have any other evidence to show that he was responsible for the crime.
There was no prints, leading prints that were active at the scene, and DNA wasn't even on the radar back then.
They had no specific information that Larrabee was involved in this crime outside of the fact that he lived down the street and had committed burglary.
The only group of someone strategic to a woman. That didn't really material.
detectives interviewed the people in town that are close to Kathy, including her best friend, Gloria. Right? And East Department said, talked to them told them everything they knew. Kathy.
We wanted to have a child. Jim wasn't on board.
Joe said, "Well, we have two." And I said, "I'm on board." Oh, well, that's nice, but it was like, Sarah's gonna be our only one. Gloria goes on to say that Kathy told her Jim had been coming home from work in a bad mood, and he was in an especially foul the night before the murder. When Jim got home from work, he was a real bear, real rough. By Thursday night, we were talking, and when Jim got home from work, I can't talk. You know, I've got to get off the phone. It's Jim's phone. Her phone was somewhat painful. That was it. That's the last time I talked. Detectives continued their interviews with Jim's co-workers and his superiors in Paradigm.
The week before the move, Jim was being pressured by HR Human Resources to supply
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, longtime foes square off in the NFC East as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
2nd and 10. Hurts. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. They set up the screen to Penny. Running free at the 45. Off to the races. moving inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh, big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside the 5-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. This fielded right at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. So the drive's going to start with Pollard, and he'll power his way up near the 25. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
At the 24-yard line.
Prescott now on 2nd down. And that's complete to Cooks. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy 1st down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up the 2nd in just about a few inches here.
At the 44-yard line.
Here's the veteran. It's Ronald Jones.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Great stop by Darius Slay to back up the offense.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Eagles 7, Cowboys 0.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Lamb will go in motion. They just get the play off. Now Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And the move from Mike McCarthy is going to be to keep the offense on the field here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. From the red zone now, Prescott. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Their own 18-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had a short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. Again, it's Penny. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
A touch of time here critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Hurts. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
It's a sick one.
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted.
Let's go. Let's go.
Down the right sideline.
Damn, this nigga quit. I make niggas quit. Niggas find heart. Oh my God, these niggas are bitches. He's up all game. I get the pick 6 and then he quits. These niggas is hoes. I'm posting every one of you niggas that fucking quit. Every one of you niggas is making it on fucking TV, bitch. This is it.
Field now on 1st and 10.
The play before that, he lost me on 3rd and 10.
Field now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
It's a sick world. It's a sick world. Let's go. Let's go.
Fucked his quarterback.
Field now on 1st and 10.
This nigga, what's his name? Put this nigga on Twitter, bro. I'll take that win. That's a cheap, easy win. Like, fuck it.
Why would you quit just because of a pick six? Play the fucking game.
That I don't know. That is so ridiculous. But
That's like hella ridiculous.
the level of how good they are on the offensive end is like ridiculous. If it was just like a kid, he didn't know what he was doing. But bro was sticking it to me. He scored. Like, it was tough. Niggas have no heart. I just can't believe it. Like, I go down 14 every other game. If I quit, bro, I'll be at 500. Bitch ass boy. I'm not gonna put his name on blast because he don't got no heart, but he gotta live with that.
Field now on
I can't believe he converted on me like that. Went up top on me.
In addition to everything else, today's offense.
Then when these punks quit, you gotta back out. So I need my win registered. He's 7-7. I can't read this goofy ass name. Don next door, your ass.
Let's see if we can talk to
DONNXT door. I don't have enough of this, man. DONNXT door.
At the same time, Bright Police had two investigators from the office who were about to do them both at the same time. Started with us just talking about 1982. What do you remember?
It's like these niggas have the thinnest skin. It's crazy, but I'll take it. It saves me time. It hurts my stats though.
That's why we're here so
Oh, I'm playing the Raiders. I love it.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Dallas Cowboys. A clash of two of the more fervent fan bases around. The Cowboys and the Raiders are underway. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy. because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Well, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Those are the ones you dream of as defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead, it's going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get the series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
So 2 incompletions have led him to an early 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Now they go screen. It's complete. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession.
And that's one of those calls where you play it safe, but you're hoping that maybe something might spring for you, because instead of forcing ball downfield on 3rd and long, maybe you can hit them with something underneath, break a tackle or two, pick up a block, and see what happens. Not here, though. Good job reading the screen, and it sets up 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
That was 1st and 10 at the 11. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ronald Jones taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Give me that.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. There's Garoppolo to throw. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted.
Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side, but how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want the left tackle, if you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Throwing, Prescott. And this one too low. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Prescott to throw it. Able to hit his target, Lamb. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
They'll run with Pollard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Now Lance on the option right. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
From the 7 now, it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Pollard. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Cowboys lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, alert! Alert!
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. So quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal from the 3. Pollard. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. And that's a loss of 7 on the 1st down play.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Prescott. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Throw is caught by Schoonmaker. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. Boy, you'd hate to squander this great field position. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Luke Schoonmaker, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Well, now how about this return? Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Well, they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Play action now. Prescott. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. Out of the gun again to Pollard. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Nate Hobbs there to bring him down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Second down, Prescott.
Oh, my God.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
On third down, it's Prescott. That is incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. That his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Following the interception, here's Prescott. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Cooks motions to the left. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot, and the lead will hold at 3 touchdowns.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now Garoppolo is in trouble, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
It gets it right back to Mayer. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously he is well short of the first. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The slot man in motion right. On first and 10, Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Prescott's throw there, caught by Gallup. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Here's a screen now for Pollard. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Gallup goes in motion. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there, because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Garoppolo on first down. Got a man, it's Mayer. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. He got 29 yards that time.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Dallas, Texas is the spot. 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Meanwhile, Garoppolo's throw there complete to Myers. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Garoppolo looks to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 30. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues.
Well, look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football, but right now they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Here we go. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Over the middle, Dorsett. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Cowboys' 22-yard
So from the
line.
22, here's 2nd and 2. Now Garoppolo. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Clark coming in from that outside linebacker spot. He gets him down. It's a loss of 5. Back now in Arlington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Garoppolo. The slant connects with Davante Adams. Touchdown! Davante Adams. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now all of a sudden we've got an interesting game here. You just saw them go down and score a touchdown. And what was a comfortable lead at halftime, it's down to a 2-score game.
And so the obvious thought is they've got to ramp things back up again. Got to get the offense into high gear. But we've seen this before. When you've kind of been in shutdown mode for a while thinking that you're okay, it's hard to mash the gas again and have everything work perfectly. They've got to fashion together a good drive right here and now.
Because defensively, got to be feeling confident. They haven't allowed a point this half.
Gallup goes in motion.
Prescott to throw it. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Off the play fake, Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Dallas. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible. We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. The 2nd down attempt there, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
The Raiders on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Garoppolo again. And my goodness, another interception. And the Cowboys are going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for them. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it. I think about it awfully hard. But also, you might down the numbers. There he goes.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 75 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Steps away to his left. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Lance looking to throw it. He'll let this go for the end zone. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Hurry. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Third and 5.
reception right is Lance. And a short gain down to about the 33. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So now on 4th down, Mike McCarthy will turn to his field goal unit. This to make it a 3-score game late. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Now, aren't I, though?
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but... And now here's another interception. Picked off by Damone Clark. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. And I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Here's Lance to throw it. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
And this one is right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 0-0. But that one, like a lot of others,
and the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. One final try now for Garoppolo. He's got his target. That's complete. Loose inside the 30. Devontae Adams. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. The extra point is good, but it only impacts the final score as this game comes to a close. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder.
We got to work on defense. We damn sure got to work on defense. After that one. Playbook needs some work. Damn, the logo off? Oh, yeah, because it's 4K now. Oh, wait, let me see. Is it 4K? Are we streaming 4K? Oh, wait, let me see. Is it 4K? Are we streaming 4K? Oh, wait, let me see. Is it 4K? Okay, 1440 is the highest. Damn, that 1440 is fire as fuck. Oh, wait, let me see. Is it 4K? Okay, 1440 is the highest.
Line.
Here's Hurts to throw. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles.
We on that 14:49. All right. Damn, see, this one got the fucking option. These are nearly identical. I hate having both of them. This one is too good. I just wish it had this play. This play alone is fucking critical. This looked like a good first and 10 play. Definitely a good second and medium. Maybe a third and short. Both of these. Yeah, I fuck with that too. Trips, tight end offset. I don't think that I need this. Oh. You feel me? This is what happens. You think you don't need something, and then you see the play that matters. Man, I don't know what I want to do. Loki want to play one more. I low key, but I also low key want to get on Warzone. All right, that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to edit some of my games and post them, and then I might get on the stream after the FSU game. Because I'm kind of snapping right now. I've never really been on this rank shit before. We turned up. And there's no cheese over here. Need to tighten up this defense. Damn. Hmm.